How's it going, guys? It's Red, and in this video I'm going to be showing you guys a super powerful SMG DPS build that you guys could be using right now in Back 4 Blood. With this setup, you guys should be able to easily blow through Recruit and Veteran, and this build can even be taken into Nightmare. But before we get into that, if you're new here to the channel, make sure to leave a like on this video and subscribe for more awesome Back 4 Blood content just like this. Also, make sure to check out the link to my Discord server. It's going to be down in the description below. You guys can use it to find teammates to play Back 4 Blood with, so if you guys are in some dire need of teammates, make sure to come check out the Discord server. And without further ado, I hope you guys enjoy the video. Alright, so here we are in the deck building menu in Back 4 Blood. This is going to be the complete deck list, so if you guys are just looking to copy and paste the deck, now is your time to do so. And for the remainder of this video, I'm just going to be talking about why every card is where it is, and just what role every card plays in the deck, and just everything like that. So the objective for the deck is we are just a DPS build, like I said earlier, so our goal is to just deal as much damage as humanly possible, and this deck is also going to focus on just a few other quirky things just to give it a leg up over maybe some of the other DPS builds in the game. But I mean, at the end of the day, our goal is to just kill everything on sight as quick as humanly possible. In the number 1 spot, we have Speed Demon, which gives us plus 4% move speed while using an SMG and plus 35% reload speed while using an SMG. Now, the reason that this is the number 1 starter card of the deck is because move speed is always nice, even if it's not that much. I mean, just being faster than everything else is better than just not being faster than everything else, and we get plus 35% reload speed with absolutely no downside. I mean, look at a card like Widemouth Magwell. That is just mid. It is the definition of mid, right? But if you take this downside away, it's pretty playable. But I mean, if you add plus move speed and plus 5% reload speed onto this card, it's great. But I mean, unfortunately, this is for SMGs only. But when you're playing an SMG deck, I really do think you need to utilize Speed Demon as quickly as you can. Now, in the number 2 spot, we have Mag Carrier, which gives us plus 30% pistol / SMG ammo capacity and plus 10% damage with pistols and SMGs. Now, this card just gives us more ammo and it gives us more damage. That's just all we want in a card, but the primary reason that we want to have it all the way up here is because of that plus 30% ammo capacity, because, I mean, that is really huge for the SMG deck, because SMGs really just blow through ammo kinda the quickest than any other guns in the game other than maybe shotguns. So getting plus 30% ammo capacity is big, and getting 10% damage on top of that with no downsides is, I mean, it's just fantastic. Number 3 is going to be Hyper Focus, which gives us plus 50% weak spot damage and minus 40% move speed while we are shooting or melee attacking. Now, I mean, this card's in here just so that we can kill things like Special Infected just as quickly as humanly possible, because at this point in the deck, we already have reload speed, I mean, we have a small move speed buff, and we do more damage. Like, what else could we possibly want except for weak spot damage, you know what I mean? Because that kind of just rounds everything off, and now we can start getting into just more redundant effects, because everything that we want to be doing, we're doing. We reload faster, we hold more ammo, we do more damage now. Now, number 4 is going to be Reckless Strategy, which gives us plus 30% weak spot damage with a downside of minus 5% damage resistance. Now, Reckless Strategy is just a worse Hyper Focus, that's why it's below Hyper Focus, and like I said earlier, the deck is already doing everything it wants to be doing. We already reload faster, we hold more ammo, we do more damage. Now it's time just to stack the statistics that we actually care about, and weak spot damage is definitely going to be one of them. Now, at number 5, we have Patient Hunter, which says every 0.75 seconds we ADS increases our damage by 10% up to 3 stacks. Now, the reason that I have Patient Hunter, even just in the deck, let alone all the way up here, is because you actually ADS a lot more than you think with SMGs, because SMGs have such a small magazine that it's really not out of the ordinary for you to just aim and shoot off the whole mag and then just keep rinsing and repeating that, and just getting ridiculous upsides like plus 30% damage just for doing it. And it even makes some attachments better in the game, because I mean, if you give a extended mag to an MP5 that gets 10% damage for every second it's ADS, I mean, that's obviously great, you know what I mean? Now, the number 6 and 7 spot are going to go hand in hand. Number 6 is going to be Glass Cannon, and number 7 is going to be Canned Goods. Now, Glass Cannon gives us plus 25% damage with minus 30% of our health as a downside, but we do have Canned Goods in the next spot, which is going to give us plus 40 health with minus 30% stamina as the downside. Now, the reason Canned Goods is in here is because it does a really good job to kind of nullify the minus 30% health that we're going to get for the plus 25% damage. Glass Cannon's obviously in here because it just does an insane amount of damage on a card. It's going to make our overall damage go higher, not just our weak spot damage or anything like that, which is huge. And I mean, for the downside on Canned Goods, like, taking a hit on your stamina isn't as bad as taking a hit on your health, because Turtle Rock wants us to play the game slower. That's why they nerfed all the speedrunning cards. Like, they want us to play the game slow and methodical. So, I mean, just playing into their hands and just taking a bit of our stamina away isn't exactly the worst thing in the world, in my opinion. I would rather take that than something on my health bar. Now, the number 8 and 9 spot are going to be the same role. They're both just going to be 2 more damage cards. Now, number 8 is going to be Shredder, which says each bullet hit causes the target to take 1% increased damage for 3 seconds, and Ridden Slayer is just going to give us plus 20% weak spot damage. Now, they're both just DPS cards. They both just help us do more damage, but they're stacking up different statistics. Shredder is just going to make our overall damage go higher, and Ridden Slayer is just going to make our weak spot damage go higher. I mean, as a DPS build, we don't really care about any other stats that we have, maybe outside of reload speed. So just stacking up on the ones we care about is just where we want to be. Now, at number 10 is going to be Tunnel Vision, which says every 0.75 seconds we aim down sights, it gives us plus 5% weak spot damage, and it's up to 3 stacks. And this card also gives us plus 50% aim speed with minus 5% damage resistance as the downside. Now, this is what I was talking about earlier. Like, we have other cards that are similar to Patient Hunter that give us just upsides for, you know, just aiming longer. And I mean, with an SMG, it's more likely than not we're going to shoot off the entire mag because the magazines are small, and we're going to get all these upsides. I mean, right now, we're just going to be doing more damage and more weak spot damage. Like I said, we need to stack the certain statistics that we care about and just not care about any of the others. Now, number 11 is going to be Knowledge is Power, which gives us plus 10% weak spot damage. Like I said, we only want to stack the things we care about. And I mean, this basically just gives us health bars on all the special infected. Now, this card's kind of optional because you can definitely take this card out for something like a cold brew coffee or something like that if you don't really care about having the health bar on the special infected. Me personally, I love having the health bar on the special infected, and I'd love to play this card sooner, but I do think that this card isn't as needed in the beginning of the campaign as it is in the end, when there's just going to be more of them, and you know, you're going to have to be rapidly switching your targets from, you know, this guy to this guy to this guy, and it's just really nice to know, like, that one's dead, then that one's dead, rather than just, like, guessing. Number 12 and 13 are going to be the exact same thing. They're just both going to be DPS cards. One's Silver Bullets, one's a large caliber rounds. Silver Bullets gives us plus 10% bullet damage and plus 15% effective bullet range. Now, the only thing of note on Silver Bullets is it makes our SMG shoot farther, which is, I mean, it's nice, but it's not like we're going to be sniping things across the map, but it's just a nice little buff to have. And large caliber rounds gives us plus 7.5 bullet damage and plus 200% bullet penetration, which, I mean, that's just going to make it so we can, you know, collateral common, you know, we can shoot through multiple things at once. But I mean, like I said, with an SMG, it's not really going to matter, but it does come up sometimes. Number 14 is going to be Ammo Meal, which gives us plus 75% ammo capacity with minus 5% move speed as the downside. Now, the reason that this card is in here is mainly for, like, you know, just towards the end of the campaign or like a finale when just everything's getting harder, because like I said earlier, SMGs really eat up a lot of ammo really quickly. And I mean, sometimes you're not always going to have teammates that can drop stuff for you, or you're not going to be playing with bots that just have unlimited ammo to spare to you. And I mean, just getting all of that extra ammo really helps, because I mean, there's nothing worse than being in the middle of a fight and you're just left with your pistol, you know what I mean? And sometimes not even that, because, you know, SMGs happen to take pistol ammo, and sometimes you're not paying attention, you never switch your secondary out, and then you literally have nothing but fists. But if you just play Ammo Meal, that never happens. Now, number 15 is going to be Marked for Death, which says mutations we ping are highlighted and our team deals 10% increased damage to highlighted enemies. Now, the reason that this is all the way down here at the bottom instead of, like, you know, up here is mainly because this card is at its absolute finest in a finale. We can just go tagging all the special infected, having our team, you know, just deal massive amounts of damage to them. I think this particularly shines in a finale, and pretty much only in a finale. Like, it's pretty mid, like, at any other point, but in a finale, it's good. That's why it's all the way down here. Well, that's gonna do it for the video, guys. Make sure to leave a comment down below telling me any deck changes that you guys would make, and as always, if you happen to enjoy the video, make sure to leave a like and subscribe to my channel for more awesome Back 4 Blood content just like this. Also, make sure to check out the link to my Discord server. It's going to be down in the description below. You guys can use it to find teammates to play Back 4 Blood with, so if you guys are in some dire need of teammates, make sure to come check out the Discord server. And until next time, it's been Red, and I'll see you guys in the next video.